Is up guys, JayFerGaming here and welcome back to my F1 2014 career. And look where we are, Monte Carlo in Monaco. One of my best tracks, and I haven't put in a lot of practice here just before this qualifying session. And we're actually in Q3 unbelievably. Currently in second, we're going for pole. We're so close to Hamilton, we're 8/10 up. Surely pole's in the bag. Our first one of the career. And could there be a Williams on pole for the first time? We've done it! We've done it by half a second! Achievement unlocked as well. Could things get any better right now? That's a fantastic qualifying session. Oh, I'm so happy right now. It's just such a relief. We've been poor in qualifying this season. We hadn't got out of Q2 in the first 5 races, and now we've out-qualified everyone to take pole position in Monaco. It's just so satisfying, just flying through the tight and twisty roads in Monaco. But there we are with the grid. I am on pole from the 2 Mercedes, Massa in 4th, the Raikkonens, what was I saying? The 2 Ferraris are struggling, so this could be a chance this weekend to get some big points over them. So I am starting on the primes because in Q2 I did set my best time on the primes, which I didn't realise at the time. I forgot all about that rule, but yeah, it could work well because there is I think 69% chance of rain as I'm dominating Massa at the moment, apart from qualifying. 61% even. So that is going to be a key thing in this race. So we're on pole, getting ready for the start, feeling a little bit nervous, but it's 5 lights and away we go. We're going to move over to the left to try and cover Hamilton. We're in the middle of the track, looks like we've got a good start. Rosberg's actually past Hamilton. The back end steps out to kind of slide over the curb. But it's a great start. We must have a second lead already. The AI obviously aren't the best on the first lap, so I'm going to make the most of that, try and pull away. As all the guys at the front are on the option tyres, and I'm currently on the primes. And these could go quite far into the race, and depending on when the rain comes, if it does come, but it is quite likely, it could pay off for me as the AI possibly will pit before that. So yeah, as we heard there, it looks like it's going to rain in 10 minutes. So that's about 6-7 laps. And as you can see, it's got a lot darker. And is that a drop or 2? Yes, it is. It's starting to rain. So things are about to get interesting. I'm maintaining around a second lead over Rosberg with Hamilton and Vettel sat in behind them. But there's a big gap to 5th place, which is Felipe. He doesn't seem to have the pace at the moment, and he dropped a position from the start. So he's letting us down a little bit, but on lap 12 I just thought, yeah, it's getting too slippy. It's not because the tyres are going off, it's because the rain is giving me a lack of grip. But the AI don't pit this lap, so could this be a mistake? My tyre choices in league races, in the first 2 races, have not been great, so I really need to work on that, so we'll see how I do here. Decent stop from the guys. We're down, we don't want traffic. We're down in 5th. Maintaining this position will do. Hulkenberg just flies past us, but yeah, we've got a gap. And it looks like we're coming out the tricky pit exit in 6th place. Solid. So that's worked out quite well. We need to put in some good laps depending on when the AI pit. So it's going to be interesting to see if we can get the undercut. And yes, I've got the grip in the wet. It was a good decision to go for the intermediates. The other guys are in the pits. And there's Rosberg. We've taken the lead back. And not much has changed really. A lap on, the gap looks like it's pretty much the same between myself and Rosberg. Vettel's jumped Hamilton because obviously the Mercedes had to both go into the pits at the same time, so Hamilton had to queue. Vettel's up to 3rd, but he's lost a lot of time on Rosberg, so skipping on to lap 18, there's been a lot more rain, but it's not right for wet. And yeah, coming up to the back of Ericsson. The AI are not the best when getting lapped, but Ericsson isn't too bad here, and yeah, it makes the race around Monaco very interesting, trying to get past the backmarkers, because the AI obviously struggle more than the player. As we're catching up to a big queue here, but lap 26, the rear tyres are just so orange at the moment, we're struggling quite badly. But we can't pit, it's way too early for dries, because the rain is stopping soon, in about I think it was 10 minutes around this point. But yeah, we're maintaining a decent pace. We're keeping the cars behind Rosberg, Vettel and Hamilton. We're coming back to a bit of a train. It's the two Toro Rossos stuck behind Chilton. So Chilton's doing a great job in 15th position, keeping the faster cars behind, and hopefully I'll get past here in the tunnel. They'll be, yeah, very nice to me, letting me past. Chilton bolts off into the distance. Who would have thought you'd be hearing such a thing? But at the end of this lap, I come up to the back of Chilton and yeah, AI logic right here. Just parks it on the apex at this final corner, gets totally in the way. Rosberg could have an opportunity and a run at me. He's using the slipstream, but it looks like I've got the better straight line pace initially. But yeah, I can just block him out and yeah, maintaining the lead. I'm getting told to pit every lap, but it's just too early. It's still raining and going on to dries now would be stupid. So would intermediates as well. I lose probably 3 positions into 4th place and yeah, I don't think I'd gain a lot. But look, you can see it stopped raining. The track is still wet and yeah, I'm really forming a queue with Rosberg, Vettel and Hamilton gathering behind me. But I can't pit. You can see the spray coming off the tyres. But on lap 35 I thought, screw it. Our pace is horrendous. I could have stayed in the lead and blocked them out, but I think the tyres would have just gone off the cliff. 23 laps on them tyres, so I'm going on to the options. It's a bit of a risk, but I think the track is dry enough. There's a big enough gap to 5th place Hulkenberg. So yeah, worst is 4th, best 1st. So I think it's worth it. So coming out the pits, who is this coming up? Who is this? It better not be Hulkenberg. It's not. It's 2 lap cars, but I kind of panicked at the time. I'm so lucky not to lose my wing there. Really am. I tapped the wall there, past Chilton once again. And now it's time to charge after Hamilton, Rosberg and Vettel. So let's see. Yeah, it looks like we've got the grip. Yeah, dry tyres are definitely the better ones at the moment. So the gap is 15 seconds to Hamilton. And you can see at the end of lap 36, 10.7, I took about nearly 5 seconds out of Hamilton in the final 2 sectors. Their tyres have got to be absolutely wrecked. And as you can see on lap 37, I caught up to the back of them. Look at their traction, it's horrendous. Look at Hamilton, he can't get going. He tries to defend slightly, but no. He's got no chance. Why are these 3 not pitting? Because as you can see, all the other cars are pitting. So it seems like just these 3 are pitting because they're near the front. Up into 2nd. Are we going to go for a move up the inside of Rosberg into Raskas? I thought about it, but no, he blocked me out. And is he going to pit? I'm going to have to go up the inside because he's so slow. He doesn't pit. And there we go. We've taken the lead. And it's got to be a certain victory right now because the 3 cars behind me are nowhere. They possibly could get overtaken from the likes of Hulkenberg and other cars behind. The strategy they've gone for is not working whatsoever. But coming to the end of lap 39, we're going purple. We have great pace at the moment. Look at the gap to Rosberg. Just look at it and gaze in amazement as we're coming up to lap Ericsson. Come on, where's the gap? Is the gap going to come up? It's not, sadly. But DRS coming home. We're taking our first victory, getting there of the career. What a great race. And it just had to be Monaco, one of my favourite tracks, and it was just a fantastic performance. And Felipe amazingly got some points. Oh, what a race that was. It wasn't the most exciting wheel to wheel, but I think the strategy and the weather just played havoc in this one. So I took a 34-second win. Oh my god, they dropped off so badly. Rosberg and Vettel on the podium. Hulkenberg nearly got Hamilton actually. Massa finished 8th. There's a penalty there for Magnussen. That dropped him out the points, so not good for him. Chilton got a penalty as well. And Alonso retired. That's great for our constructors battle with Ferrari. Because Raikkonen, I think, only came 10th. Yes, he did. Looking at the strategy, the 3 behind me pitted once and Massa pitted 4 times. There's definitely something up with my teammate on Korea. The strategy just doesn't work. And yeah, I can't seem to score many points this season, but in the Drivers' Championship I am up to 6th, 3 points behind Alonso, so it's been a great weekend. Rosberg still has a big lead. 2 race wins over Vettel. Hamilton's lagging behind. Massa down in 11th, not having the greatest of seasons. But it could be looking good in the Constructors' Championship for us because we got 29 points to Ferrari's 1. So we've definitely closed the gap. There we go. We're only 18 points behind Ferrari, and that championship looks very much like the one in real life at the moment. I must say, it's pretty much the same order. Actually, it is the same order, apart from Williams and Ferrari the other way around, but we'll try and sort that out. So that's been a fantastic weekend, and I am loving it. Look at the celebrations, get in there, so happy. Hope you enjoyed the video. Celebrate this win with me, guys. Come on, leave a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Next race is in Canada, should be another great one, and I hope to catch you in that video. Goodbye.